Hola! Welcome back to another BNT Wrestling Extravaganza. What's good, everybody? Jeff, you know how this works, man. You gotta trust in the CGs, bro. Asking, you shall receive. That's the way that goes. If your karma is high, they will take care of you. So, that being said, the name of the wrestlers you have in the chat, if your karma is high, the card gods will indeed take care of you. We're going to go ahead and get started. Because you know, WrestleMania is right around the corner. We got a couple more matches on the docks. We know Randy and Cody. Randy did the heel turn. Exquisite. Roman and Punk. That's starting to come together a little bit. Got some questions. Jacob Fatu, Kane, Kevin Nash. Okay. Zelina Vega. Oscar. Got you. What do we think of our introduction to Ova and Braun after Monday? And do we believe that the young upstart will indeed be given the ball to run with versus Brock Lesnar? Razor Ramon, Nikki Cross. Got you. Heard you. Got the Tribal Chief. Heard you. Looking for Undertaker. Got you, Ray. Welcome to the chat, sir. Wesley or Tommaso Ciampa. Two AEW legends right there. Heard you. Peter, I'm going to need you to give me a different name, sir. It's Tiffy time. 12 out of 99, Tiffany Stratton. Out the gate. Let's see what happens with her come Mania time. Look at that. We got one already. Mr. Razor Ramon. 112 out of 399. Asking, you shall receive. By request, Razor Ramon on the board already. Taker, Braun Strowman. It's him. Carmelo Hayes. International Impact, Triple H. Title marks. Look at that. Just in time. 41 out of 50. No bread. No water. Just me. Darula. Obafemi, 41 out of 50 on the scratch and sniff with the scribble. That young man is going to be a massive star. Dusty Rhodes, daddy. Not a shabby start off the first box. See what else we can make happen. We got Farouk, Charlie Dempsey. Well, that's cool. 46 out of 399, Carlito. Followed by a little scratch and sniff of Sheamus. 130 out of 199. Ultimate Warrior, Solo Sikoa. This one is non-numbered. Tell Frank to run Pokemon breaks again. I got you. I'll pass that message on to young Francis. Braun Strowman. Forever Factions, the NWO. Eduardo Guerrero, RIP, 95 out of 125. Hope it's going to be a champion by year's end. Depending on how long it's going to take Braun Breaker to get healthy. Wait. You talking about world champion or just a champion? Michael Cole on the auto. If you're saying just a champion, yeah, more than likely. I do agree that he'll have a belt somewhere. I don't know if they're gonna give him Punk's title. But they do need to fast track him. Only reason why I'm saying I don't think by the end of the year is because once they give him the belt, he's gonna have it for a while. So unless Roman's taking some time off, I don't think they give it to him just yet. Just because we still got plans for Braun. We still got that story we got to kind of tell. But I do think once he does get it, oh, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. He going to hold it for a while, or should hold it for a while. The new Braun, yeah, for sure. For sure. That's the plan. Which it should be. I mean, he's probably, like, he makes the most sense in that role. He makes the most sense in that role. And it's going to start with Brock. I think that's the passing of the torch. Yeah, he got Brock's blessing, so he should be the guy. And I mean, it makes all the sense in the world. Charismatic. The crowd loves him. Like, he had that play. He had the biggest pop of the night. He had the biggest pop of the night. That's including Roman. That's including Punk. That's including Seth starting the show. That's including Brock coming out. Oba had the biggest pop of the night. And that's early. Yeah, he's the guy. He's the guy. And they know it. They should know it. Yeah. It was his call. So I think I think that's the blessing right there. This young lady's pretty good. 6 out of 25, Ariana Grace. Remarkable Returns, Ultimate Warrior. Every time I see B5, I'm thinking Zarya. There's The Miz, Triple H, There's no way Brock couldn't feel that though. Like when that music hit and the crowd went ape shit, he had to be able to say, okay, this is the guy to get this to then. Joe Gacy, 88 out of 199 on the auto. Cora Jade. There's China. Diesel. Look at that. Throw your ones up. The OTC. Roman Reigns. This is 12 out of 125. Nice little triple patch. Main event. Jey Uso is now on a scratch and sniff. 22 out of 25. Yeah, I think we're already kind of ahead of where we were last Monday. I think we're already ahead of where we were Monday. There's John Cena on the dazzling debuts. Miss Gigi Dolan. Becky Lynch. Got the bloodline on Forever Factions. Alexa Bliss. Ariana Grace. Kurt Angle. One of the GOATs. And the GOAT, Mr. Juan Cena. 238 out of 399. Triple H. Positively Page. A little diving down this page here on the Legends auto. Now here's another one they need to put the rocket on. Trick Willie, 85 out of 99 on the Star Portal for Trick Williams. Mr. Allen Jones. The last one-on-one I pulled in wrestling has been a minute. But this is also the first product we've had in a while for wrestling. But you are right. All excuses aside, you need to go ahead and do that. You need to go ahead and do that. You need to make that happen real quick. Let's let tonight be the night we get back on track. So we got Trick, we got Oba. Let's get a Javon. Get all three of our NXT callers. Look at that. We got another one. 50 out of 99. Throw your ones up. Roman Reigns. There's Big E on the International Impact. Thea Hill. 65 out of 399. Randy Orton. How'd y'all like that heel turn Friday? Stephon Dudley. Our guy Gunther. And do you think he takes the belt from Cody come Mania? Zarya, a pimp named Charles, Kevin Owens, Kane, 142 out of 199. Kane on the auto. Yeah, we're already better than we were Monday for sure. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Undertaker on the ringleaders. He'll turn scene from a mile away. But does that take away from let him get close to Rick and Cena? Yeah. I'm fine with him beating Cody. I'm fine with him beating Cody for the belt. To put Cody back on the chase for one. Two, get Randy that next number, which I think would be good for him to have. And it kind of freshens up that story. You thought Cody's run was boring? That's what I'm saying. So for him to have it like, have that run kind of be derailed a little bit here and there, and then he can come back and get it. One, it gets his numbers up. And there's some other stuff he can do before we eventually get to the Cody Rhodes hill turn. How do y'all feel about this slow hill turn to Sammy? Look at that. By request. 27 out of 399. And then everybody's NXT favorite. 82 out of 299 on the scratch and stuff. Mr. Ethan Page. He needs to be called up. Like right now they can't really afford to because they're kind of sans talent down at NXT on the male side. But Ethan Page needs to be called up. Maybe answer Carmelo's open challenge and take the belt from him. Ethan's that good. Mr. Allen Jones, Kurt Angle. The aforementioned Samuel Zayn, 60 out of 399. Heel turn Sammy coming up. I mean, we'll see how he pulls it off, but I don't really want to see that. I've got some bad news. 45 out of 99. Wade Barrett on the Legends auto. Very nice. Bullhammer Barrett. Nikki Cross and you're watching the sidelines? I bet. They essentially just replaced Karrion and Scarlett with Alistair and Zelina. It's the same exact thing. They said, we think this duo can do it better than you guys did it. So we're just going to go ahead and let you go. Bring these two on. And have this done the right way. That's what they're doing. What I think about Ronda AEW? It's cool for a one off. It's cool for a one off. We'll see. I think they got to keep her as far away from the microphone as possible, considering who she's going to be in her with. Like Tony Storm is ridiculous on the microphone. Ronda doesn't need to be on the microphone versus Tony. I think when it comes to the match, you know, Tony's going to have to carry it. Tony's going to have to carry the feud. But I'm not mad at I'm getting revenge for the homie. Just to give Tony something to do. Because, I mean, they kind of lost the plot with Tony. She hasn't had a ton going on. Like, they had the Orange Cassidy thing until they got that match out the way. That's over with. She got Marina Shafir out the way. That's fine. They're not going to put her in title picture. They got to have something for her to do because she's one of the biggest stars they have on that roster. So, yeah, if it's a Ronda match, cool. That's fine. Ultimate Warrior, 17 out of 399. RIP. Samuel Zayn. Jordan Grace, get well soon. Roman Reigns on the Star Portal, followed by a Rage of Roman Reigns. Your Bronson Reed, get well soon. Remarkable Returns of Roman Reigns. Luca Crucifino. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Young man is over in Evolve. And he is now returned with like an Adam Rose type character. If you guys remember Adam Rose. He is now a raver. He's a party host. So he went from lawyer for the mob to this party host character. It's some of the goofiest TV you'll see. 95 out of 99. Diesel. Big Dave, 36 out of 50 on the scratch and sniff. They got Monet dropping belts left and right too, though. So, I mean, they'll have to spin the black and double back for it, which I think is possible because both of those two ladies are really good at what they do. But I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. They got to get her back on track. Jericho ever coming back for a retirement run? With who? With the Fed? I don't know. I hope not. I don't need to see Jericho like in the ring. I'll be fine with Jericho in like the Ric Flair manager role. I'm cool with that, but I don't want to see Chris wrestling at a regular rate. Not looking like Mickey Rourke. I'm cool with him being a TV personality. I'm cool with him doing play-by-play. I'm cool with him being a manager for somebody. I'm cool with that. Him like leading a faction or something like that, putting together his own little squad. I'm all right with that. Like if Jericho is the guy that pulls like the Vanity Project together, I'm fine with that. But not wrestling. You love to see him with Dom. Yeah, I'll be interesting to see what happens with Dom once the Judgment Day thing completely goes away. I know he's got the feud with Finn, but what do you do with Dom afterwards? So I'll be curious to see that. Got Captain Kelly, Seth freaking Rollins. Welcome back, kinda, sorta, not really. There's Mr. Terry Bollea, Nia Jax, Jake the Snake Roberts, 90 out of 99 on the auto. Let him retire, Ray. Dom. Yeah, I mean, I think eventually, yeah. 147 out of 399. Mankind. But I also thought we'd use Ray to turn Dom babyface. better him than Gunther. It makes more sense if it's Dom. Yeah, I don't think Gunther should be trying. I don't think Gunther should be retiring Ray. I think the rumors of Gunther retiring Brock are probably done though. If Brock puts over. Because you're giving Brock too many losses on the way out. Because I think the rumor was Gunther versus Brock at SummerSlam and to retire him. But yeah, I don't think you have Oba beat him at Mania just to have Gunther retire him. It's got to look like an accomplishment for Gunther to do it. The Miz, 24 out of 99 on the ringleaders. Damian Priest, 88 out of 99. Little triple patch. There's Finn Balor. Yeah, I mean, if they want to keep it in the back pocket, sure. I don't know if I want to say completely done with it, but just keep it in the back pocket and just use it properly. Mr. Allen Jones, 160 out of 399. Shout out to AJ and the retirement that he got that Goldberg didn't get, and Goldberg really wanted because they did your boy William a little dirty. Mr. Juan Cena, 313 out of 399. Ringleaders of PJ Brooks. Tiffany Stratton on the Star Portal. Tori Wilson. Allen Jones. Kurt Angle on the auto. 26 out of 199. Very nice hit there. Yeah, I think they've kind of dropped the ball with Gunther and the move that they and this like him putting Cena away, him putting AJ away, and then they've kind of just had him not do anything. I don't think he has a Mania match. I don't think he's going to get a Mania match. It's just plumb dumb. To give him those accolades and then not put him on Mania is kind of wild. So they got a month to fix that, and essentially nobody in the path for him to do that with. I don't know. Like the booking there isn't the best. The silly Dragon Lee feud. Yeah, but they can't have him they can't have him retire him. There's really nobody for them to give Gunther to, which is the sad part. Like if they had him come out and do an open challenge. I just don't know who they give him. I mean, being down a couple of their mains is kind of, that doesn't help either. But they wouldn't have been in the Gunther storyline. Don't know what they're going to do at LA Knight either, so there's also that. Like some of their biggest names who should have something to do towards Mania aren't going to have anything to do around Mania time. And it doesn't make a ton of sense because they haven't done enough to put them into storylines that where it would matter for them to be on Mania. Andrade, Bianca Belair. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Ethan Page on the Star Portal. The bad man from Alabama, Bam, 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 Bama. Brooks Jensen on the auto. Evolve Legend, Brooks Jensen. No problem, Kendrick. No problem, bro. There's always the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, which he's won already. Unless he wants to retire that. Unless that's the thing. He's going to retire that competition. I'm going to retire this match by winning it again. DiBiase. Favorite Factions, The New Day. Alexa Bliss. What do we got for Mania so far? We got Fatu and Drew, which is pretty much set. Ultimate Warrior 41 out of 99. Nice little scratch and sniff. Cruz del Toro 29 out of 299. We're going to get Jade and Rhea. Alexis King. I'm the Boogeyman. Well, you ask, when's the last time we pulled one? I guess that's the right one to pull. Ask and ye shall receive. Uno de uno. Terry Bollea, R.I.P. 1 of 1 Hulk Hogan auto. I told you, you just have to believe in the card gods, Jeff. This is why you say the names in the chat. I tell you guys this all the time. Y'all think I'm playing. We got a direct line with the CGs. This is what we do. You just got to trust. You got to trust the process, bro. You got to believe. There you go, Jeff. Congratulations, sir. Let me know if you want us to do anything special with this. Let us know on the eBay. But there you go. Let's move on. See what else we can make happen here tonight. Jeff, you won't stop believing at this point, right? Like, you're going to believe at this point right now. I think we've made you a believer at this point. We had to have, right? You believe now, right? You finally dropped the name again, and look what happens. Scott Hall, Shawn Michaels, couple Click Boys. Tell you guys all the time, man. It's not a gimmick. It's not just a gimmick. We have a direct line with the CGs. You put the names of the wrestler you have in the chat. We take care of you, man. If your karma is high, the CGs will indeed take care of you. If I can pull a Nikki Cross, you'll believe in Joe Hendry. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's the trade-off. That's the trade-off. Pulling your rock auto. All right. Now we believe. R.I.P. to Mr. Bolea. Yeah, that's probably one of the last ones he put signature to. So there you go, Jeff. Jeff, what are we doing here? Is this is that PC or is that going out in the bay? Again, shoot us a message if you want the handling on that to be specific. Rhea Ripley, Rikishi. Yeah, there's our caser. Jakar Jackson. TNA legend. Nice little case hit there. The one time you don't get her. Liv Morgan, Triple H. Time for rainbows. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. So that's staying home. Ethan Page, Mr. Razor Ramon. Nia Jax, 23 out of 25. Nice little patch with the auto. Billy Gunn. Bianca Belair, 264 out of 399. My bad. Get well soon, by the way, Bianca. I don't know what she's done to her hand, but it apparently doesn't want to work anymore. 7 out of 50. Trish Stratus, a nice little caser. Now, Seth freaking Rollins. Welcome back. Kind of, sort of. You thought it was gold at first? Well, I had to announce it. I had to announce it the right way. If we're going to do it, we got to do it the right way. Don't forget, Jeff, you asked for a Hogan. So there's one. And then you ask, hey, man, you've been slacking on your one-on-ones as of late. What's the deal? That's a damn good question, Jeff. Damn good question. Let's rectify that tonight. And we did. I think we covered that. I think we're A-okay in that department now. Question for you guys who've been following wrestling for a while. Is Seth Rollins becoming Jericho level in terms of being able to kind of reinvent and represent himself every time you see him? Chin, Jade Cargill, Tony D'Angelo, welcome back. 336 out of 399. Damian Priest. Michin again. This one is 356 out of 399. Maybe. One comment, no on another comment. John Cena on the ringleaders. No, because Jericho's better at it. There's Jordan Grace, Obafemi, Tori Wilson on a Legends auto. He doesn't stray too far from the architecture. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Solid reason. Solid reason. He does a good job of kind of evolving it though. Vader. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Like the evolution of the role itself. Because this new, all my students run out here and we play the shell game until I decide to pull a mask off, and that's my protective shield and all of that. I like it. We'll see how long they keep it. We'll see if there's any kind of evolution to it. We'll see if they introduce maybe a new heavy to kind of keep next to him from under the mask. But I agree. He doesn't stray a whole lot. Do they even have anybody on the roster that can do that? Like in development? Are they developing any massive dudes? Who was Randy talking to? I think it's Pops. I think it's Pops. I think Randy was talking to his dad. For sure. How do you get in the breaks? Funny you ask. So, you can follow our eBay page. We have listings posted, or you can do the easiest thing possible. Go to breaksandtakes.com. There's as breaks the letter N takes.com. Text join to the phone number on the home screen. Follow the instructions sent back to you, and then you'll know anytime we do a break on any platform we do a break on, when it's going to happen, where it's going to happen, and you get first dibs on spots. So that's probably the best way to do it. Lex Luger, 23 out of 175. Big Bronson Reed, the Auszilla, 70 out of 88 on a triple patch. Triple patch and a scratch and sniff. Get well soon to Mr. Reed. We'll probably end up running more wrestling this weekend, though. There's Zarya. We'll probably run more wrestling maybe Friday, Saturday time frame. RVD. If you want to just join the wrestling breaks, but we do basketball, we do baseball, we do football. I'll talk to Frank about the Pokemon as was requested earlier. We do a little bit of everything, but breaksandtakes.com would be the spot to go to. Bray Wyatt, New Day on the Forever Factions. Bushwhacker Luke on the auto. Legend. Let's see another OTC. Say less. Say less. Yeah, let's get you something other than base. They also need to do some with her on the show. Like, she hasn't actually wrestled a match in I don't know how long. And Nikki's actually a pretty good wrestler. Problem is, being aligned with the Wyatts, there's not a ton you can really do in terms of having their own feud. I think that's probably the key with the Wyatts. You're gonna have to split them in terms of having their own little side storylines. 98 and 99, a Miz, second Miz hit, Ultimate Warrior. Here's a Rock, Xavier Woods, Michael Cole. There's Lita. Raquel Rodriguez on the auto. It's nice. Mick Foley. And we got Batista, Michin. Tama Tonga, 82 out of 125. Followed by Trish Stratus, 38 out of 80. Nick Aldis. When is he going to get a match? CM Punk, British Bulldog, Karrion Kross, freshly fired. Here's Batista, Bret the Hitman Hart. Diamond Dallas Page, Mick Foley, Jordan Grace, Bam Bam Bigelow, Drew McIntyre, 49 out of 199, Devon Dudley, Get the Tables. Oh, my brother, testify. By request, The Undertaker, 159 out of 175. Remarkable returns of Dwayne. You're back from getting oxygen. You miss anything? I mean, who else do you have? Do you have anybody other than Hogan? Like, I can pull you another Hogan. I don't know if it's going to top the one you got. But if you have somebody else, we could try to hit for them. You need anything cool? Nah, just combo. We just talking. We're just chit-chatting. Shinsuke Nakamura, Nia Jax, main event Jay. Cody Rhodes, 192 out of 399 on the Cody. Got Braun Strowman. Scott Steiner, Diesel. Alexa Bliss, 17 out of 25. Nice little patch auto. CM Punk wants a retirement match. That'd be cool. But we want Gunther to be the one to put him away. Shawn Michaels. Rick Steiner. Father of Braun Breaker. He needs to get as big as his uncle, Braun. That'd be interesting. I wonder how soon his little brother's gonna go to pro wrestling. Or Braun? No, is it Braun's brother? Braun's cousin goes to Ohio State. We got the Sandman, Undertaker. If he's a natural and he can get acclimated fairly soon, I think that's a nice little story, nice little push. Jordan Grace, Jake Roberts, Sheamus, 143 out of 399. The Miz, 269 out of 399. There's Naomi. We'll see what happens when she returns. Since the Mania matches aren't going to be that great, nah, I don't think he goes to the Steiner name. If he needs it for like a babyface push or like a reinvention, like if he gets stale, maybe. But I don't see it happening. Kid's good. Kid's too good. And we all know at this point, like nobody's clamoring for it. I think they're doing that with pretty much all the guys that they have on a roster that are second generation guys. We'll acknowledge it, but we're not gonna lean into like the family name thing. Like they got a whole faction down in NXT, which they've acknowledged who the dads are, you know, all that good stuff, but they won't. They're still using their wrestling monikers. Like Lexus King, we know is Brian Pillman's kid. He's still Lexus King. Uriah Connors is Fit Finley's kid. He's still Uriah Connors. Charlie Dempsey's been William Regal. Charlie Dempsey's been Charlie Dempsey the entire time he's been there. And we all know it's Regal's kid. So I don't think they're doing anything with it. I think the only one they kind of did I think the only one they've kind of done that with was Ava. They didn't really do the Rock acknowledgement. And at this point, it doesn't matter because she gone. But yeah, Braun Breaker will probably stay Braun Breaker. We know he's a Steiner. They've alluded to it in feuds. You think The Rock's okay with that? They've alluded to it the way they want to. Oh, that's a good question, actually. It might. I don't think it will cancel it. Maybe they'll have to move it. Nia Jax, 9 out of 125. I also don't think they will move it. I don't think they will. I think the money's a little too much. Like the company would take the risk, or they won't take the maybe possible lawsuit that'll come with trying to get out of it. There's Roddy Piper. Ivar, 42 out of 199 on the auto. But I do think it's something to discuss, something they need to think about. I just don't know if they're gonna back out of it just because of that. Like I think that money's a little too strong. They could make it more secluded. I'm not sure. They'll figure out a way around it though. 39 out of 399. Bailey. Now that's pretty cool. 11 out of 99. Ringside Relic. The Rock. Little D Wayne for you. It's a nice hit. This case is definitely better than Monday. Definitely better than Monday. Yeah, hopefully we keep this streak going. I don't want any more dud cases like we had the other night. Not a big fan of those. 80? Nah. We'll have to take these. We'll take these and make sure everything stays in there nice and secure. Don't you worry. I don't know about that. I'm with you, Kendrick. I'm with you. But they gotta pay the piper, man. If they're gonna keep these relations that they have with, I think just giving them crown jewels is enough. Honestly. Like make that exclusive to that region. But you know. They want to take it. They want to do the extra mile. They want to take it a little bit further. And somebody put enough zeros on the table. They put enough zeros on that check. So that's where we're headed. Daddy Uso. Triple H. Followed by Triple H. Kind of falling off in his what he's signing off on. Losing the support a little bit from the people. Alexa Bliss, Mr. Razor Ramon. There's a good one. Mr. 5-star Frog Splash himself. Rob Van Dam on the auto. Very nice. Booker T, 20 out of 50. Oh, yeah, man. Kurt Angle. Yeah, RVD is indeed a new dot. I want to say twins. I think they had twins. Congrats. Congrats to Congrats to the Dam family. Hey, congrats to you too. Shout out. Do you know what you're having, or are you waiting for the arrival? Future Diva? Fantastic. 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 And shout out to you and your family. Congrats. Again. Who are we putting on the film for her to watch? What wrestler are we gonna have her mold her game after? Liv Morgan, 6/99. Nice little patch auto. So Ruka, that's not a bad one. That's not a bad one. She's got some star power. She's on her way. Should be on the main roster before late. Thea Hell, 89/99. Do you believe? 124/199. Bo Dallas on the scratch and sniff. Nice little piece of the mat there. Naomi, 201/399. Speaking of kids. Candice LeRae, 13/175. There's Hulkamania. Nice little Bo Leia insert there. Asuka, Devon. Like there's one more hit. I agree. We got a box and a half left. I think there's something substantial to come. Calling out Asuka. She needs to show up. She needs to show up. I do hundreds on this one. Yeah. There we go. Yokozuna, the Samoan Japanese man. Generation X, Natalia, whose new character is absolutely terrible, but Natalia in general is absolutely terrible. Jinny Anvil Neidhart, Great Khali, Natalia again. Tama Tonga, 344/399. Obafemi Star Portal, Kane. All right, last box coming up. Let's salvage this case with the last box. Let's actually get something good to save this atrocious showing that we've had tonight. Yeah, we gotta finish strong. We definitely gotta finish strong. Austin Theory, Tiffany Stratton, Fabric Factions, NWO, second hit for them. Ultimate Warrior, Noam Dar, Undertaker on Remarkable Returns, Shotzi. This one is 145 out of 175. Ooh, Maya. John Cena on the International Impact. Mick Foley. Michelle McCool on the auto. Mrs. Taker. How do y'all like her on that podcast? Like, does she help or she doesn't help? Kiana James, 6 out of 10. Getting the push. Getting the push. We'll see. That might be one to hold on to. What the type of push they're giving her. But Kiana James to 10. It's hoping we got something numbered wise in between the 101 and our numbered to 25 hits. So there we go. We still got 5 more packs. Good call. Good call. Cardboard has been on point. Odds of Nikki Cross don't seem great. I want to pull a good Farouk also. It's been a while since I belted out a nice damn for the people. All right, let's see. Bronco Nima, 7 out of 175. Here's Mr. Perfect. R.I.P. Zelina Vega. Uncle Howdy. Eric Rowan. The OTC. To 50. Miss Parker. Miss Parker. Yeah, rough case. 30 out of 50. Jada Parker on the auto. This is a pretty rough case, bro. Well, you'll see on the recap. Bailey. Mankind. JBL. RVD, 310 out of 399. Kane, 99 out of 99 on the patch. And that will be the last hit. Oh, the break. All right. No cap recap coming up. Once we got sleeve and top load, what we have here on the screen, we'll get into our recap. All right. No cap recap. Here we go. To $3.99. Rob Van Dam, Tama Tonga, Naomi, Bailey, Sheamus, The Miz, Cody Rhodes, Michin, Tony D'Angelo, Bianca Belair, John Cena, AJ Styles, Mankind, Ultimate Warrior, Asuka, Sami Zayn, Thea Hell, John Cena, Carlito, and Razor Ramon. Our hits to $2.99. Cruz del Toro and Ethan Page on the patch. To $1.99. Bo Dallas on the patch. Ivar auto. Devon Dudley auto. Kurt Angle on the auto. Kane, Joe Gacy, both of those are autos. And Sheamus on the patch. To $1.75. Bronco Nima. Shotzi. Candice LeRae. And The Undertaker. To $125, Nia Jax, Tama Tonga, Lex Luger, Roman Reigns, and Eddie Guerrero. Our non-numbered autos are as follows: Michelle McCool, Rob Van Dam, Raquel Rodriguez, Bushwalker Luke, Tori Wilson, Brooks Jensen, Luca Crucifino, Diamond Dallas Page, and Michael Cole. Our hits to $99. Kane on the patch, Liv Morgan on the patch auto, Thea Hell, The Rock on the ringside relic, The Miz, Ultimate Warrior, triple patch of Damian Priest, The Miz, Jake the Snake Roberts on the auto, Diesel, Wade Barrett on the auto, Roman Reigns, Trick Williams Star Portal, Tiffany Stratton. No problem, Jeff. We got you, bro. We got you. Glad we were able to break that streak for you. Bronson Reed on the triple patch to 88. To 80, Trish Stratus on the patch. Our hits to 50, Jada Parker on the auto. Booker T, Trish Stratus, Batista on the patch, and patch auto of Oba Femi. Big hit there. To 25, Alexa Bliss on the patch auto, Nia Jax patch auto, Jey Uso on the triple patch, and Ariana Grace. Our hits to 10, Standing Alone, Kiana James. Case hits are as follows: Seth Rollins on the Now, and Jakara Jackson on the case. But the hit of the break, without question, and also the lowest numbered hit of the break. Jeff, here you go, sir. Ask and you shall receive. 1 of 1 Hulk Hogan auto. Don't get no better than that little Holy Grail stuff right there. All right, that's our break. See you guys next time around. Have a good evening.